What's up, people? Punch here. So, Sengoku Dynasty came out, I think it was today, August 10th, 2023. I had to look at my calendar because I didn't remember. And here's the deal Sengoku Dynasty is getting annihilated in the reviews because a lot of problems had popped up, and because it's early access. What are those problems, and are we going to talk about it? Yes, we are, but we're not going to talk about in the severity you see on the reviews about people saying don't buy it, pure trash, don't even bother, not worth it. All that other dumb shit you see on early access all the time. Now, I get it, okay? Optimization problems are an issue, and that, the game has early access, and it only just was released. So, let's go ahead and talk about it, my issues with it, what to expect, and what Sengoku Dynasty actually is. When you start off the game, you'll have this cinematic go off talking about something that happened or the reason why you're shipwrecked, and then you'll go to an island and talk to some people. The game does have some NPCs you can give quests to or get quests from, have people come to your village and being able to populate it, because once you get to Dynasty 5, then you can go and move on to the main quest line. And this is coming from making a campfire to building your own house, using tatami beds or whatever, and then going out and finding the materials and doing it all over again. There are new things to do. There are new things to craft. Like you do have handcrafting, which has stone axes, hammers, the knife or sickle. Or I don't think there's a sickle in the game for like harvesting grass. But if you ever want to know how to do straw and you want to make a bed that way, you just need grass and then you craft it in the handcrafting menu. Sengoku Dynasty, in a way, is more like a survival sim in the sense of it's not just you, that you're also trying to survive or have these people that are in your village survive alongside you, hopefully doing different things. Like maybe merchants will have new things you can get. Maybe you'll have a blacksmith that will have, weapons and armor that you could probably use for later. I don't know. The game is early access. There are a lot of things with it. And the many good things that I've seen is that I've been loving the crafting, being able to make different things from the furniture to the home to being out and getting like logs, and not like the forest to where you have to carry 2 or 3 logs at a time. It's more like having the point of your weight basically putting you down so you can't walk or run anymore, that type of stuff. So if you want to carry like 8 or 10 or 12 different logs on you and you're not going to be down to the point that you can't run or walk anymore, absolutely do that. Compared to the forest where you're able to only carry like 2 or 3 logs, but again, it was on your shoulder. I mean, that's always a nice step in the right direction when it comes down to like having to craft different things. So if you wanted to do your hitchhike campfire or like a bed on top of it and then like oil lamp, you can do that as long as you have the materials inside your inventory to do it. So that's a nice thing with it. The other thing with this game is that it is very vast. It's very big. There's a lot of places to go to. For example, when I first got into the main menu, or not the main menu, the actual, like, when you first start off the game, and I was talking to, like, one of the warriors, the spearmen, they tell you that there's a village nearby that you can go to, and they'll have different merchants and people there. And when you go there, it's pretty damn big. And it's, like, on the very corner of the map. So, I mean, there is a lot of stuff to do and a lot of places to go to, and it's no wonder why when I first checked this game, there was like 7,000 people playing in early access. So I was kind of curious how the reviews were going to go, and seeing it mixed is just kind of stupid, to be honest. But, I mean, there are issues that I will agree with that do suck. And for a game that is $30 full retail, I mean, yes, they do need to be addressed, and they will. It is early access. That's what it's there for. That's what the tags are for. For example, there's a lot of FPS drops and optimization issues. Servers not being able to load, very long loading times. The startup not being able to actually load up the screen and crashing. I've had a couple of things happen with this game, but I still stuck with it because it just feels fun, and I liked a lot of different survival crafting games I played in the past, like Subnautica, Rust, Legacy. I didn't really care much for the new Rust. And then they had Myth Survival. They had the different free-to-play ones like Xena Survival, Shattered Skies, which was an arcade shooter. But, I mean, those were just, hit-or-miss games that didn't really last very long. Another one was Scum, and Scum was pretty fun because of the whole, cannibalistic stuff and having zombies chase you called puppets, and then the robots that would patrol the different military bases and have all the sweet-ass loot. I mean, I remember all that stuff. And survival games always hit or miss with me depending upon what they are. And Sengoku Dynasty kind of hit the mark because, one, I do like the whole feudal era Japan. I've always kind of read history and stuff about it. And I kind of like that type of era of, the culture in Japan. But other than that, like, I like the running, the crafting, how much stuff to do. The fighting is a little bit hit or miss. And the movement does feel kind of janky because when you're running sometimes, it almost looks like you're gliding, like you're actually like floating in the air, kind of slipping and sliding on shoes that are made of soap. But other than that, like the optimization issues be damned, and the other issues that were the crashing with the slow FPS, and then sometimes the audio would bug out and have like random things go, as well as the reflections of the water would be like different colors of purple and pink, like you'd see on an old CCTV if it was broken, that kind of stuff. But otherwise than that, I stuck with the game because, one, I do like the way it's played, and I do like, the different things you can do in it. Of course, you can talk to NPCs, get quests, and being able to level up your dynasty as you go on, building up your village, having more people join it, and then maybe even becoming a warrior or some type of thing in that setting, and then maybe discovering more, exploring more stuff in the world. Would I recommend it for $30 right now? There are issues, but I'd definitely say that it's worth checking out if you're going to do videos, or if you're going to watch it, or even watch somebody stream it. You could probably do that instead and see by your standards whether you want to get it or not. But I'm saying right now, in terms of would you buy it, personally for me, I like it. I'm definitely going to keep it for the $25 because it's on sale. But as of the problems with it, I don't know for sure if it's worth picking up for people with low end PCs. If you have a mid to high tier like I do, which is an i7 10700, I mean, you'll be fine. And I have a 2070 Super as well, and I really haven't much issue with medium or high tier settings. That's what it's currently on now. So just bear in mind that when you do buy this, you do play early access games, there are going to be issues. And I know a lot of people are going to bitch and complain, but at the end of the day, that's why they have it tagged. Early access is there for a reason, and if you don't know what the definition is, Google it. I'm not going to tell you because I don't have that much time on this video. But anyway, I've been One Nut Punch. This has been my next video. I got some more coming up on the way, but right now, with Sengoku Dynasty coming out, I wanted to get some patch notes looked at. And I know Blackout Protocol had a new one pop up today for the solo mode called Rogue Mode, and some other new things as well as updating their guns, more damage buffs, and so on. So I'll be putting that out as well, I think today or tomorrow. But you'll see it on the thing when you pop up if you're subbed to my channel. If not, check me out. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. And yeah, I've been One Nut Punch. I'll see y'all later.